All right, what's up, my babies? Oh, we can do better. I said, what's up, my babies? That is what I'm talking about. So, Thursday night at a comedy show on the corner of homicide and hate crime. You guys been outside of this place? Oh my God, I'm so glad you made it inside. We're all in here safe, listening to dick jokes. This is amazing. Give it up one more time if you would for Theo, your host, by the way, huh? That kid is going places. Are we having fun in Vegas? Love Vegas. A lot of weird stuff here in Vegas, though. Like, we got a restaurant here where people pay money to eat in complete darkness. How ugly does your Tinder date have to be? I hope none of you here are on a Tinder date, by the way. I've told that joke 100 times. There's always one couple looking at me just going, don't look at us. Move on. What are we doing tonight in Vegas? Are we drinking? Yes, drink it up. These people are. I love drinking. I don't love drinking, though, with successful friends. You want to really have fun? Drink with unemployed friends. Those people got nowhere to be tomorrow. I love my unemployed friends. You would try to get up from your bar table, right? Like at 4 a.m., maybe go stumbling home. What do unemployed friends do? They're like, hey, where you going? Bro, you sit down, we're about to do body shots off of Tony. That is what a real friend sounds like. This is Vegas, though, my babies. Good friends here are hard to find because I feel it's like you gotta find friends that kind of party at the same level that you do. Okay, like me, I like to drink, hang out, much the next guy. I just don't want to tramp stamp in chlamydia. I want to thank this entire crowd tonight for not wooing chlamydia. That happened at my show last night. Woo, chlamydia! Yeah, I'm like, I don't have a joke for that. We're just wooing VD. Vegas. What else, man? Another thing you may not know about Vegas, you have not seen dirty cash money until you have been to Las Vegas. Am I right? I got change yesterday for a 10. The guy gave me 2 5s. One of the bills had glitter on it. The other bill had blood. I'm like, who just killed a stripper? Just solving murders today at the Chevron. If only that were a joke. What else, man? It's great to be back in the U.S. On a serious note, I was actually overseas not just too long ago for about 27 days entertaining America's military. God bless you, people. Love the military. I've got a friend that's still overseas right now. This friend is in the Army. All right, this dude calls me up the other day, and he has the balls to tell me there's no way I could fully understand boot camp. He's like, is he running boot camp? It's like, after a while, you get desensitized to people yelling at you. I'm like, you don't have to tell me that. I'm married. You want real boot camp? I spent my boot camp trying to agree with her on throw pillows. Now I got PTSD. Pillow training stress disorder. I like all the married men in here right now are nodding, me too. Like I said, I'm a married guy. Means sometimes I do married guy stuff. The other day, I'm out in my yard, okay, and I'm messing with the sprinklers. I noticed the control box to my sprinklers, it had this little, a lock on it. As if there'd ever be a time I would utter the phrase, hey honey, last night some guys broke in and stole everything. Don't worry, they didn't change our watering schedule. Still intact. Why would anybody break in and change your watering schedule, okay? I know this is Vegas. Who are you worried is coming up in your home? You worried some mafia thugs are coming up in your home? All right, man, grab the jewelry, the TV, and set this guy's sprinklers for once a week. Because I want this guy's grass dead. Like the Gambinos have just come, busting in. I've been married for a while. My wife still has not caught on that I don't have any man skills, okay? Some of you are laughing, that's not even the punchline, that's fine. Isn't that obvious? I don't have any man skills, okay? A couple weeks ago, car breaks down. My wife looks at me, she goes, all right, Brandon, go get your tools. Really? Just like that? Because I'm a man, I automatically know how to fix stuff. I've only got one tool, I'm still learning to use that. You should know that. This is how you get out of the cell. I'm like, honey, that is sexist. This is 2026. You go fix a car. I'm going to go watch Young and the Restless. It's going to be a very sassy episode. Ain't missing that. I do get made fun of a lot, though, for not being manly enough when I'm not on stage up here. Mostly by Theo, your host tonight. More on that in a second. Because sometimes when I'm not on stage, in my real life, I carry around like a man bag. Do you guys know what that is? It's a Merce. Thank you. That Merce is convenient. I'm sorry, my pockets aren't big enough to hold my yoga mat. Yeah, it's got a little pouch for my Skittles. The hardest part about being married, I think all of us here can agree, deciding what to watch on TV. Am I right? Because every night, it's the same argument. It's like, we're going to watch football or say yes to the dress. And guys, usually I cave and let my wife watch the game. Yeah, that's how that goes. It's very manly. I went to my doctor about 2 weeks ago. He looks at me and he goes, Brandon, did you know your testosterone is a little low, okay? My wife was at the appointment, so she's going, yeah, we know. So the doctor put me on this testosterone shot, okay? Now guys, I had high hopes for the shot. I did. I thought, man, after one injection, I would be like, tearing notebooks in half. Right? Taming alligators. Instead, you know what I got? I got acne and a bloated face. Oh, take a good look, Delirious. It is bloated. Okay? I don't even do FaceTime on my iPhone. This face takes up that whole little square. So now I have an Android phone. Now here is the part of this thing no one tells you, is when you increase your testosterone, did you guys know you also increase your estrogen? Right? That's true. So you don't get your medication quite right. You will not be tearing up notebooks. You will be tearing up watching The Notebook. Yeah, guess which one I do. And kind of enjoy. I think I heard someone in the darkness on the back there give me an awe on that joke. I heard, ah, he's a pussy. My mom's here. What else, man? I'm a little upset right now, you guys. I am. I just found out that I'm colorblind. Yeah. Here's the way that they test you for color blindness. All right, what they do is they show you this book, okay? And on all the pages of this book, there are these colored dots. And you've got to tell them what number you see in the dots, okay? So I'm sitting across the table from this girl, right? She's going through this book with me. And she goes, all right, Brandon, so first page, what number do you see in the dots? And I'm like, 7. And she goes, good. Second page, what number do you see in the dots? I'm like, 1. She goes, good. Third page, what number? I'm like, I'd like to phone a friend. So we get to the end of this book. All right, I get a 2 out of 9. Yeah, so I'm pretty colorblind. But that's not what I'm upset about. I'm upset about the fact that for every wrong answer I gave, I noticed she started talking to me slower. Yeah, like we got to the end of this book, I swear to God, she's going, you did so good. Can you spell your name? I'm like, I have a color problem, not a brain problem. What else, man? I'm a big video gamer. I don't know if we have any gamers in the house tonight. I like to play video games online. Now, if you've never played video games online, here's the deal, okay? Other people can talk crap to you after they beat you, all right? Yesterday I got beaten by this 12-year-old kid. After he beats me, he goes, man, I owned you. I am 44 years old. I said back, yeah, well, I own my own house. How about that shit? And I've touched a boobie. How's your mom's basement? Hey, listen, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to buy some beer because I can. I got to run. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Okay, if you are not from the Las Vegas area, Las Vegas is actually a very big camping area. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. Now, guys, I am thinking about going camping pretty soon. All right, as soon as I can find a tent that has the feature I want, which is an 85-inch Samsung big screen TV. I don't have any man skills, okay? Remember? Now, I'll be honest with you, my babies, I don't really understand camping, okay? But my friends love camping. My friends will say, Brandon, I've been camping, man, since I was a kid, you know? Like my grandpa taught me how to, build a fire, right? Live off the land. Yeah, that's because back in your grandpa's day, that wasn't called camping. That was called Tuesday. Right? When the hell did surviving become recreation? Look, don't even ask me to go camping. I'm from Las Vegas. If I want to see a bush with bugs in it, I'll go to a strip club. And even then, you will not see me pitching a tent. Yes, I am closing on a dick joke. I'm Brandon James. That is my time.